got yourself something funky.
As simple as that. Dopey. You were right, Charlie. I was muted. So, we'll explain it again. Um, it's supposed to be Corin tonight, but for some strange reason, we've sent him the link out. Evening, Stefan Dude. Evening, Charlie. Evening, Phil. But yeah, Corin hasn't seen the link. He's not responding for some strange reason. I think he might have fallen asleep. So, I've sent Phil Blake the link, and maybe he'd like to pop in for a chat. Come on, Phil. Come and have a chat with me. Just while we're waiting. He's going to make up an excuse for why he can't, isn't he? You've left me hanging. I think he is, Stu. And Phil's in bed, yeah. We don't want to have a chat with Phil in bed. We don't do that here. That's a different show, I believe. Wasn't that In Bed with Madonna? We could have In Bed with Phil Blake, I suppose, if anybody's up for that, but it's not my cup of tea. Anybody else fancy a chat, or do I just vanish? Can't even post the link in. Let's see if we can get a surprise guest just out of fun. Yeah, there we go. No, that's only gone over onto YouTube, because that's all I can do from here. Because for some strange reason, my Facebook and StreamYard is not connected. Stu wants me to send him the link to see if it works on his phone. Okie dokie. There we go. And I've sent him the link. I don't think Corin is going to respond tonight. I shouldn't do that, because the last time I did that, Stephen Gibbs caught me, didn't he? And he flamed on. He turned into a big tune. Alright, itchy finger. No. I'm all alone. I'm lonely. Oh, can't sing. YouTube. Oh, we've got a Grandpa Luke.
Is it working?
Hey, look at your hairdo.
I've never set a phone up. I look like a rabbit. I've never set a phone up as fast. This is one that don't work.
You said you look like a rabbit. I was thinking of like, yeah, man.
Watch it. Don't know what to talk about. Certainly not prepared for this.
You look like David Bellamy. That's what it reminds me of. David Bellamy, deep in the dark jungle.
In the bushes. I can't do a David Bellamy accent, and I certainly haven't got the beard for it.
Evening, Kevin, dude.
Oh, dearie me.
Well, yeah,
I can't. What?
We were meant to have Corin, but I think he's fallen asleep.
He must have done, because I said as soon as you said on Messenger that you couldn't find him, I sent him a message. I've told him you're panicking. So Oh dear.
I
Oh
like
well. What do you want to talk about?
that plant that's above
Irene?
your head. What is it?
It's a lily.
A lily.
Just a minute. That's it there. A great big lily. I've just come straight in the kitchen and thrown phone on table.
Pardon me. I had a curry earlier on. We don't know what it was, but it's now repeating. We had a curry earlier on. I've got no idea what it was, but it's now repeating like mad, and it's. Oh, here we go. We've got a spice freak.
I'm very.
Gordon, I've got a lot to answer for now. Having me coming on with your hairstyle, I look like you now. All right, Luciano, chuck me out, mate.
I can't do that. Did you fall
What?
asleep there, Colin?
No, I was setting up for this, and I have no idea how an induction hob works, it turns out. Because you take the pan off for 5 seconds, and the whole thing turns itself off.
Yes, it does.
And I'm not used to it, and it made cooking times way longer than they should have been. And
Charlie
that's why
says,
I'm late
welcome
today.
back, Colin.
Thanks, Charlie. Yes, fashionably late, Kevin, but I didn't mean to be. I'm very sorry, everyone.
Luciano.
Yeah?
Kick me out. I only came on to help you out.
You know where your off button is.
Eh?
You know where your off button is.
Wants to make you kick yourself out instead.
Oh, he did as well. Oh, get him for that.
Do I sound all right, by the way?
You do, dude.
Cool, because I've not used this microphone in quite a while, and it picks up everything.
It does. That's got a quite a echo from the room. I'm assuming that's just because it's a new room and you've not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the room is floored in fake grass. You'd think that it'd eat some of it, right?
Your room is floored in fake grass.
Yeah, you want to see?
Go for it. And it really is. It's floored in fake grass.
And you can also see that we are streaming from my bed right now because I only have the one room.
Do you not suffer with static? In certain weather conditions, I suffer very bad with anti-static. I build up and get shocked off trolleys and blah blah. That carpet would stack me up.
I had not considered that. We shall see if it's a problem in the future.
You're going to go to take your jumper off one night and blow your eyelids off or something.
Oh God, I hope not. Anyway,
yeah,
you'll see I have a very minimal version of my shelf behind me. That currently only contains all the things we're going to try tonight. So, we have 2 sets of things. Oh, hey Facebook user.
Hey Facebook user.
The first set of things we have is a collaboration between Square Root Soda and Sauce Shop.
Okay.
So we've got a chili cola from them, which is apparently made with jalapeno.
Where do we get these from if we decide that they taste good?
So this is Square Root Soda in London. Let me quickly check their web address.
Evening, Dave.
It should probably just be a .co.uk or something, but I will double check to make sure for you.
Just in case it is nice, we might as well know now.
No, I don't want maths, thank you. I want the actual website. Here we go, squarerootsoda.com. For these people. And they make a cola all year round, but this is a special collaboration with Sauce Shop, who do a lot of chili stuff, but also some not so chili stuff. I don't believe there's any chili in this barbecue, but it is made with Square Roots cola to go with the chili cola that we've got today. And Sauce shop should be 1 second. Sauceshop.co. No .uk, just .co.
I'm going to have to test that website out and see if it actually works.
It should do.
Sauceshop.co. It actually does work.
Cool. And then I saw a limited edition and just had to pick it up. I'm sure you've seen these by now because I've been holding on to this for a little bit until I could do this review, but it's Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
Seen a couple of reviews of this that didn't quite go according to.
There was also a hot sauce version of this a while back. It was very limited edition in US only, so I wasn't able to get hold of it. But I was able to talk to the guy who made it. And the guy who made it was honestly kind of disappointed with it. Because they tested 4 different versions with different chilies, put it to a public vote, and then the public vote picked the most basic habanero. And apparently the Fatali version was so much better.
Oh, I can imagine that would have been, yeah.
And to go with that, I figured I'd also get some macaroni cheese.
Which now explains the induction hob problem earlier on.
Yes. And in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like.
Now, I don't know if it's supposed to look like that, but it's bright red on my screen.
It's slightly less bright in person. It's sort of somewhere between magenta and blood. It is a very red pasta.
It looks very, very red.
Yeah, it comes through a little more neon on my webcam, but only a little.
Looking at it, it looks dangerous. It looks like it's red hot.
I know, right? And it does actually have a little bit of a kick to it.
Is it cheesy?
It's Cheetos cheesy. So if you're looking for a real cheese, this isn't it, but...
Stefan had a box of this a few weeks back. And Stu confirms it's mega red on his. Charlie says it's neon on his.
Yeah. It is an insanely red pasta as is, and the camera only makes it more so.
It looks as though it's nice because you're still eating.
Yeah, it's surprisingly nice. I wasn't even sure this would be edible, but I'm enjoying this a lot.
Heat-wise, any heat to it at all?
Definitely some heat to it. A bit more than I was expecting. I'm not going to say it's anything crazy, but definitely a nice medium.
Halloween tea.
Yeah, very much so. Though that's not for another month or two, right? Oh, nice, nice.
Froze up a little bit there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Looked fine on my end.
Yeah, that's just been my computer.
It does go with the jacket.
Yeah, pretty much similar colour.
So yeah, these I got from americansweets.co.uk, I think. Let me just double check.
We've actually got a shop in Middlesbrough that sells these, and I've seen them, but never ever thought about picking them up because I thought it'd be a bit disappointing. But you seem to like them.
Yeah, it's a lot better than I was expecting. And yeah, it's americansweets.co.uk is where I got these from. But if you can get them in Middlesbrough, all the better. Yeah, Stu, it's going to be bright red, you know, because they put so much food colouring in this.
I bet you could put a little bit more extra normal cheese over the top of it and just pop it in the microwave for a little bit.
Yeah. Or, if you want to be extra fancy, mix in like half a thing of mozzarella and then put it in the oven for like 5-10 minutes.
Yep.
Just so it gets really stringy.
Nice and gooey.
And yeah, you'll lose a little bit of that beautiful red colour, but not much. That's going to go a long way.
Well, the colour was a bit red for me, so if it lost a little
Yeah,
bit, I
exactly.
wouldn't be too bothered.
Losing a bit of it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a tiny bit of my milk just to refresh my palate a bit, and then I'm going to move on to the Mountain Dew. See how that goes.
Yeah, Corin, don't go checking your poo tomorrow because it could be rather colourful.
Oh, it'll be bright red, I know. So we've got a nice fire sprite guy over here that I do like the design of. And I do like just how ridiculously in-your-face graffiti kind of thing it is. But when I put my glass over here, right? Not very professional because I'm pouring it in a way that you don't see the branding, but hey, who cares?
It looks a bit like Iron Brew from my camera.
It's a bit redder than Iron Brew, but it definitely has some similarities in colour.
More like a Tizer.
Yeah, somewhere between Iron Brew and the colour of the pasta.
So we all know there was a cheap food colorant going around in 2022 because everyone's doing it.
So I take a sip and it immediately goes right up my nose. You definitely feel the bubbles from that.
I like that, what Kevin's just suggested. I like that a lot.
I like that a lot as well, actually. That's a lot more interesting than what the company themselves suggest, which is just put more Cheetos over the top.
No, the salt and vinegar crisps and then the cheese on the top just sounds...
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good call there, Kev. See, he doesn't just eat bugs and crickets and stuff.
What is that? Let me read the ingredients on this. Because the aftertaste is definitely sort of slightly artificial, but not in an unpleasant way, lime. Supposedly it's lime zest, but I don't know. However, the main taste is sort of, it's light, it's slightly fruity, it's really hard to place. And there is nothing natural in this other than the supposedly natural flavour.
When it said on the front Mountain Dew, did that not give it away?
Well, I was expecting to have some idea what it was flavoured of. Or I was expecting to taste just extreme fake chili flavour or something. But it's surprisingly mild in in most regards. I don't hate that.
Mountain goat pee.
I'm not going to say it's impressive because there's not a vast amount to it, but what's there is pleasant enough.
Well, don't quote me on this, but the more I'm looking at watching this, the more I'm seeing it. I think me and Adele tried this a couple of weeks back, and I seem to remember getting unusual warmth in my throat there. Nowhere else. And then when I read the ingredients and realised there's nothing in it whatsoever, I couldn't work out, well, what's this in my throat there?
I mean, it says it's got natural flavour. For all we know, that's chili extract. But it could be anything. Because, yeah, you've got carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, so that's your sweetness, natural flavour, citric acid, gum arabic, sodium benzoate, caffeine, sodium citrate, yellow 5, glycerol, ester of rosin, calcium disodium EDTA,
Yummy.
yellow 6, and red 40.
Sounds really yummy.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Me neither.
But yeah, natural flavour could be anything. There may well be some chili in that, but I think actually there's more chili in this than there was in the chili energy drinks I had, because I think I feel something, but it's not a lot at all.
It's not in the mouth neither.
No, it is where the bubbles hit the throat and a really tiny tickle at the base of the nose. So yeah, again, that's surprisingly all right, but I much prefer the pasta.
So far, the pasta's win for me. The pasta's the one that I'm considering giving it a go. Maybe I know you can't, but I was thinking a little bit of chopped bacon in there, salt and vinegar crisps over the top, bit of butter cheese.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. Or if you want to maintain the fakeness, bacon bits.
Yeah, do that as well.
All right. So, I think we should try the barbecue sauce, don't you?
I think we should.
Not expecting any heat from this. It's cola barbecue. It's made with tomato puree, square roots cola syrup, which is 31%, and is cane sugar, water, caramel, botanical extracts, and acacia. And it's got sugar, onion, white grape vinegar, garlic, salt, and black pepper. Interesting they state white grape and not white wine. Do it! Do it, Stu. Cola in barbecue sauce is very nice. So the question is more, have they done it well here?
It's surprising how many barbecue sauce recipes contain Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper.
I don't think I've had a Dr. Pepper one, but I like the sound of that. Definitely has that tomatoey ketchupy smell to it, but also some other richness, which I would guess is the cola. Decent pour. Definitely holds its shape on the. Oh, I'm holding it in the wrong place. Definitely holds its shape on the spoon. So it's got a reasonable thickness to it. I wouldn't say it's the thickest I've had, but
Got a nice colour.
yeah, nice reddy brown.
Reddy brown, rich depth.
Good and sweet. And while it tastes like tomato, so while it smells like tomato on the nose, you definitely taste the cola there. That is nice. That is very cola-y. Yeah, I think the cola is one of the main things that comes through, and it doesn't have the molasses, but also I don't think it needs the molasses with how much you get the cola.
Sounds right up my street.
I like that.
You have to message me the link for that again so that I don't forget it, because otherwise
That's
I don't.
sauceshop.co.
I know, but if you send me it written, then I can make sure
Yeah.
I keep it. The memory retention.
We'll do
is
after
not
the
that
event.
good.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I read ingredients lists, and then the moment I'm done reading them, I realize that only the viewers have the information. I haven't got a thing from it.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Kevin.
Yeah. Cola barbecue over some ribs.
He's a
Excellent.
mind reader tonight, isn't he?
No heat in that one whatsoever, just getting it out of my mouth so that it doesn't affect the taste of other things. And then what we're going to move on to. Yeah, we got the chili cola next. Made with jalapeno. I'm a little disappointed in that because I feel like if they'd made it with chipotle, it would probably be better because I do like that smoke in a cola. But I'm going to carefully invert this. Try not to shake it too much as I do. Just because I can see there's a little bit of sediment that needs to mix in. And theoretically, I'm probably supposed to shake it, but if I do that, then it's going to go all over my bed, and nobody wants that. But yeah, this has been sat a while. That's the issue there.
You're probably best just not letting the sediment go back down.
Yeah. Right. Nice ring pull on the lids. It's going all over the place anyway. It's actually not going very far. It's only my hand that got wet. We're good. definitely get that slightly earthy pepper flavor. You can definitely taste it as jalapeno in that. And there is a little bit of a kick to it.
It does taste of the chilies themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, the chilies are definitely coming through in the flavor. And there is definitely more heat to this than there was to the Mountain Dew. I wouldn't say it's particularly hot, but it's noticeable. And it does affect the flavor of the cola. And as colas go, I've definitely had a lot sweeter than this, but it's not unsweetened either. It's rather nice.
Little slice of lemon in there, or a little squeeze of lemon in there.
There's a little bit of lemon in there already.
Is that?
And lime.
It looks like you actually quite like it, thinking about it.
Yeah. I definitely think the cola barbecue was the better of the two collaborations, but that's a goodie still. And now it's time to finish off my pasta. Oh, wait, no, we got one more thing. This was the other one from Square Root that I picked up. It's not got chili in it, but it's their Jamaican ginger cake soda. So I think it might still have a little bit of a kick. What does it contain? Made using spicy Jamaican ginger. Oh, ginger. Right, not actually made using the cake. Cool. Treacle and lemon. Jamaican ginger cake soda is a limited edition flavor to celebrate their 8th birthday. Okay. Carbonated water, ginger 10%. Jeez. Sugar, treacle, lemon, tartaric acid, and spices.
That's quite a lot of ginger.
No, this wasn't Pip's Facebook user. I've shown you Pip's like 3 times now.
But you guess that's Dave.
Yeah. Bet you can guess what this smells of as well.
Ginger?
Yes. Yep. That's dark and gingery. It is exactly what you'd expect it to be. And it is quite strongly, warmly gingery.
I'd give that one a miss.
Fair enough.
Not a big fan of ginger. Fly.
Great. Back to the pasta. Because this is my meal for the night. I'm glad it's good, because otherwise...
I was going to say, if that that could have gone wrong tonight, then couldn't it?
Oh, very. I feel like this is going to be a little bit divisive, because if you like real cheese, this isn't it.
Yeah.
This is not real cheese at all, but if you do like that Cheetos fake cheese, it's great.
Is it just as hot as the spicy Cheetos?
I've not had the spicy Cheetos in a while, but I would assume so.
All it is Amy loves spicy Cheetos. And all kids like that fake cheese crap, don't they? I mean, you know what I mean? Just all kids love that. So I'm actually thinking I might split a pack of this with Amy.
Yeah, do. I reckon it'll go down very well.
Heather's just walked in.
Well, I also quite like Kevin Tilly's.
This is going to sound pretty sick, but I'm actually curious about a report back tomorrow, because I am actually wanting to know what colour it comes out.
I will let you know. It'll just be a quick Facebook post. It won't be anything with pictures.
Before we go advising anybody to feed this stuff to grandparents and children, we don't want to be causing any unnecessary panic if...
Yeah, do be aware this amount of food colouring will change the colour of things.
I'm still looking at it thinking it definitely needs cheese on it, like.
Well, the interesting thing about the instructions for this was that they made me cook the sauce sort of on the pasta. As in, you cook the pasta for 7 minutes, which seems a bit low, and then you just put all the sauce ingredients over the top of the pasta once you've drained it. So I suspect a lot of the sauce actually cooks into the pasta, and that's why it's remarkably dry looking for a macaroni cheese.
It doesn't actually look that dry.
Well,
It
it's
just doesn't
not
look claggy.
soaked in sauce, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Lipstick, yeah, it's going that way, isn't it?
that's what you need. You need to finish that with one of the new Packy 1 chips, because then you'd have had bright red lips and a blue tongue.
Oh, it would have been good. I don't have any of those, though.
Would it look colourful or crumpled on the top of there as well?
I know full well, though, having said that I don't have one, somebody's going to send one my way. I'm going to have to be both grateful and really, really annoyed at the same time. Because on the one hand, free chili challenge, yeah. On the other hand, God damn it, how I'm going to do the thing, you know? Yes, see if the colours mix.
Heather's got one of the chips on the way.
It probably does say indelible dye on the box.
Just need to get yourself a packet of that Cheetos pasta now then, Heather. And we'll find out if it does make your poo go purple. This pasta should have been an eating challenge. It's the fastest I've seen him eat.
It's not. You know it's not.
It shows what you can do when you like something.
Heather's not doing it.
Don't blame your Heather. Well, one thing we do know is it wouldn't have worked with barbecue sauce, otherwise you'd have already done that.
I don't know. I like macaroni cheese with barbecue sauce. I'm just not sure if the cola and the fake cheese are going to work together. I guess we can find out. I'm skeptical, though.
Them lips are looking cracking, by the way.
yeah, my lips are fucking faster now. Right, just a little bit of that on the side. Grab a forkful.
It's the first time we've ever seen lips and matching jackets.
See how that goes. I am very surprised at that. The cola really takes over. I would have thought the cheese would, if anything. But the cola takes over. It's a really good cola.
Cola is very sweet and syrupy. Yep, lips, jacket, glasses, pasta and drink all in the same colour.
So yeah, you might want some strong stuff to go with this barbecue sauce.
Ribs.
Yeah, something like that. Something with a good flavour of its own that can really hold up to it. Anyway.
Definitely not Cheetos pasta.
Nah. As much as the two don't go badly together, the barbecue sauce just kind of takes over. It doesn't let the Cheetos pasta be the Cheetos pasta.
I'm not jealous. I wish I had some of that pasta. I'm actually quite hungry now. I think I might have cheese leek and ham hiding out there somewhere.
I swear I can make you hungry for anything at this point.
I'm sure that's what you do. You deliberately just try to make me hungry late on a night.
Make you hungry late at night for really weird things.
Yeah, for really weird things that I don't have.
Yeah, because who has fake cheese pasta just lying around? I did for like 3 weeks waiting for this review.
I was going to say, actually, when I was living in bedsits and stuff, I used to have little boxes of fake macaroni cheese pasta.
I don't think I've ever had boxed macaroni cheese before, but I mean, if it's all as nice as this, I've really missed out. I doubt it is, though.
It's not the best. I'll see.
No.
I think I've
I
still seen it.
suspect there's a middle ground between good cheese and really fake cheese, where it's just kind of unpleasant in the middle.
Yeah, you're about right. The box pasta, you mix it with a little bit of milk and a little bit of butter, and that's kind of
Basically the same thing, then. Just
yeah. It's probably the same cheese, just less red food colouring.
no, this is definitely Cheetos levels of fake.
Yeah, the other stuff's probably the exact same Cheetos level of fake. Kraft cheese pasta is fab. I don't think I've tried that one.
I know a lot of Americans swear by it, but I think it's also just kind of the cheap naff stuff that they can all get hold of. Don't know, though.
It's like when we were kids and we were brought up on things like meatballs and ravioli. Now you can't get kids to touch it, but
yeah,
it was great when we were kids.
Yeah. It's all about what you grew up on, though, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, if I didn't like fake cheese as a kid, I wouldn't have liked that, I'm sure.
Oh,
it is.
Everybody loved a packet of Wotsits, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's the other one for me was them prawn cocktail skips. Can't stand prawns, won't go nowhere near prawns.
Oh, no. Couldn't do the skips.
But the skips, I used to just love sitting and waiting for them to dissolve on my tongue.
No, I really didn't like that sensation. It dried my tongue out in a way I wasn't into.
No, I liked that. It was weird. It just like seemed to shrink to your tongue like it had a grip.
I like a lot of weird mouth sensations like that, but not that one. It wasn't for me. But, to each their own and all that. I did like the prawn cocktail walkers, though.
Stu didn't like skips neither.
And, it took me a long time to work out why I liked the prawn cocktail walkers.
Did you work out why?
It's because they're cocktail flavour, not prawn flavour.
I was going to say
they taste of that.
Prawns.
No, they taste the Mary Rose sauce, which is just a fancy name for ketchup and mayo, pretty much.
See, I like prawn cocktail crisps, but I can't stand prawns.
Have you ever tried the Seabrooks prawn cocktail crisps?
I think so. They're the crinkly cut ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Can't stand them. They taste like actual fish a little bit.
I can't eat them anyway because the crinkle cut and they rip me gums to bits. So.
No, I like the really bad prawn cocktail crisps that taste nothing like prawn.
My favourite crisps though, Worcestershire sauce. They are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce are goodies.
Yeah. And they have to be to the level where the Worcestershire sauce makes your eyes start watering. It's like,
That said, though, paprika Lays are some of my absolute favourites. Lays are the same people that own Walkers. So you don't see Lays over here, but somehow you get them imported from Spain or from the US or from India or wherever. And they're just somehow that little extra bit nicer. I don't know why.
Probably because they're fried over there and not over here.
Possibly. You're just saying we just can't fry stuff.
Different
We
oil?
specialise in fish and chips and fry-ups. We should be able to fry stuff.
Yeah, but we are English, and when we fry something, we like to leave a lot of grease on it. We like big greasy fry-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the best excuse I can come up with.
Plain Pringles, you say? I actually quite like the sour cream and onion myself.
Yeah, sour cream and chives are like.
Ooh, Heather agrees though with me on the Lays. Yeah, Lays are just walkers, but they're not just walkers, are they?
I'm gonna have to try these now. Good old crisp sandwich. Best way of trying any crisps.
Yeah, definitely the textures of a crisp sandwich, great.
Or chips to any Americans watching, because I think they call them chips. Potato chips.
Yeah, yeah. Which is really weird to me, because I still use the term fries to refer to what we would call chips, but too thin.
Yeah, that is fries.
You get proper British chips. They're nice and chunky.
Yeah, that's a chip.
They're not these American French fries.
No, that's a fry.
Exactly.
Confusing.
Two different
things. All a potato.
Mm. Oh, you want the weirdest one I came across, though. Stir-fried potato. You cut them really thin, julienne them, and then you fry it up in chili and Szechuan peppercorns. You put a bit of dark vinegar over the top, and you just serve it like that. You'd never guess they're potatoes. It's a really weird dish as well, though, because it's the only time I've ever seen people actively choose to cook potatoes slightly al dente.
And what's it called again?
If you look up stir-fried potatoes, you'll find it, but it does also have a Chinese name that I can't remember and probably couldn't pronounce if I could.
It sounds interesting. Crisp sarnies are not weird.
Crisp sarnies are a classic British thing.
But she's Scottish, so...
Scottish is still British. Is it only English that...
I know, but she's further up north. They didn't get crisps and potatoes until hundreds of years after the rest of the world.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
It's not.
I don't know enough. I don't know enough geography to know where Ireland is. So
she is going to beat me up next time she sees me. I know it.
Don't worry. She's in Scotland. There's a lot of distance between you.
It's not that much. Have you ever angered a Scots woman?
Fair.
Actually, she gives some of the best cuddles you'll ever get. So when she comes running at me to beat me up, I'll just latch on for a cuddle instead.
Yeah.
So have you got anything else to show us this evening?
No, that's it for this evening. Hope you enjoyed it.
I have. You are lovely, Heather. But with that, I think it's time to say goodbye.
Okay. See you, everyone. And yeah, would thoroughly recommend these to my amazement.
Yeah, he would.
But also the barbecue sauce was really nice.
That one there, that's the one I'm interested in. Well, I'm interested in the other one as well, but that's just more a curiosity thing than... I'll share a box with Amy. And with that, I'm going to say bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later, dude. So that was the Spice Freak. He had a couple of weeks off while he was moving home, but it looks like he's back again permanently. So that's a brilliant thing, because I don't have to sit here and talk a lot of rubbish on my own. I'm going to get myself out of here. New Chilli-heads, Roost for Sun. Bye, guys.